In this video, Will and I take off from Weed Airport in Weed, California, which is actually way up in Northern California. And we take off with the idea of circumnavigating Mount Shasta. Now, that is a big, big mountain. In fact, it was really difficult for me to imagine as to how big that mountain was until I actually got there. Now, I could have plotted the flight around the mountain and ForeFlight to get an idea of what the distance would be. I didn't do that. So once I got there and took off and started my circumnavigation, I realized that it probably would have taken me about an hour, if not more, to just make it all the way around the mountain. Long story short, I made it about 30% there, and then I went ahead and turned right back over Lake Shasta and into the valley and south to Willows Airport for lunch. During every flight, I try to learn something new, and at least I try to remember something that is worth adding to my bank of knowledge when it comes to general aviation flying. And in this case, I ran into something actually pretty interesting. Weed Airport is about 3,000 feet above sea level. And when we landed there, it was relatively early in the morning, and it was probably in the low 50s. So once we got out of the airport, it was nice, cool weather. Once I mounted all the cameras and we're ready for our takeoff, we ran through our checklist, and I chose not to lean for power. During takeoff, it felt a little bit weaker than usual. I'm so used to my sea level takeoffs, and I know the power that whiskey can generate at sea level. This was definitely a little bit slower than that. Now, the takeoff was perfectly safe. We took off with more than half the runway remaining, and as I leaned the engine out, I definitely got the full power that I wanted as I continued my climb. The lesson learned here is relatively straightforward. Whatever your personal minimum is when it comes to the elevation of the airport, most likely over 1,000 feet, 2,000 feet, it is probably a good idea to go ahead and lean for power as part of your run-up. It's as simple as that, and this is something I'm definitely going to keep in mind when I fly next at higher elevations. Anyways, I hope you enjoy the video.
Clear on both sides.
Clear on the right. All right, we're good. Clear on the left. The winds
No one's lying.
The winds are calm, but they are favoring 3-2, so. Okay, here we go. Full power. I'm feeling a little weaker. It's like I'm not taking off full.
Yeah, it's starting to kind of build now.
Yeah.
Huh.
Maybe we should have leaned it out for altitude. Well, we're at 3,000. We should have leaned it out. Okay, lesson learned. No matter how cold it is. Over Highway 5. We traffic, Skyhawk 950 on Whiskey is turning left crosswind, runway 32, left downwind departure, wait.
A lot of great spots out here.
Oh yeah, for emergency landings, absolutely.
In fact, this whole spot is
You'll
basically
have
a spot.
plenty of time to just kind of get yourself set up, get yourself ready to go, yeah.
Yep.
All right, continue climbing. We traffic, Skyhawk 950 on Whiskey is departing left downwind runway 32, we. You know, I wonder if we should stick around the airport, kind of box it out and gain a little bit of altitude.
Yeah, I think this
before we go that way.
Yeah.
You know what, let's go out into the valley out there.
All right.
So let's do that. Because that mountain looks pretty damn high.
Yeah, it's a good 12,000 feet higher than us.
I got no traffic around us. Is it starting to look a little better? Yep, it is, I think. I think after this turn, we can probably go ahead and depart now.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see officially over the mountains, over the 5.
Yeah, that's the idea. And we're gonna go out that way. Actually, you know what? Let's go here. It's a little bit lower.
Go around the knob.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. One 32.2 was Oakland, right?
Yeah.
That's Oakland departure. All right, we're 7,000 for 9,500. You know what? I think the camera should catch this. I see the valley.
Yeah.
Is that the buttes right there?
That might be. I think it is. Wow, that's pretty cool. $9,300. Yep, there's the Shasta Ski Resort you were telling me all about. Yep.
$9,400.
The ski resort's at like 7,000 to 8,000 feet, I think.
Well, I mean, listen, at that altitude, they'll definitely get some snow.
Yeah.
So this is a volcano, really, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I can see it. There's like a little beginning of a valley out that way, too. What is that valley, I wonder?
No, Klamath Falls is right up in that direction. I might fly out here later this year or next year.
Okay, man. We're flying around Mount Shasta.
Oh yeah, dude.
Unreal.
Pretty awesome. We're below it. That's the cool part. I'm so sick of flying over at commercial airliners, getting far away shots of it. I get to see it for real, man.
I know.
Aircraft calling up, not flying, coordinating. Who's that? Alpha Kilo, Roger, in Santa Rosa, altimeter 2999.
Sunrise 2028, flight level 250, pilot discretion 240.
Horizon 2028, descend on pilot discretion on 12000, Sacramento altimeter 2994.
Pilot discretion 12000, Horizon 2028. All right, 5-5, down to 3.
And there's corner. I
Where?
think.
Right
Pretty sure
there?
that's it.
Right there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I see the runway. 5343. Okay, we're 30 nautical miles out. When was the last time you flew so low?
Oh, last time I landed the Arrow.
Huh?
Last time I landed an airplane.
No, but I mean like in a straight line, on purpose.
I don't know. Probably since I was in training. Oh, I got the airport. I'm visual. It's like right next to those.
It's to the left, right? Yeah, I got it too. Willows traffic, Skyhawk 9501 Whiskey is 3100, 10 to the north of the field. We'll be entering on the left downwind, runway 34, full stop, Willows. Willows traffic, Skyhawk 9501 Whiskey is 6 to the north of the field, descending 2500. We'll be entering on the left downwind, runway 34, full stop, Willows. I can see the wind slightly. It's actually relatively calm. You can see how high they get, and they go a little bit over this way. So really, the wind is for runway 31. But we'll take the big 34, no big deal.
Yeah.
And where is the restaurant?
To the other side of 3-4.
Like, where we're going to land, or where we're going to...
The departure into 3-4.
Okay. Okay, we're coming in at 2,000. 1,800. All right, let's slow down a little bit. Willows traffic, Skyhawk 9501 Whiskey is 3.5 to the north of the field, entering on the left, downwind, runway 34, full stop, Willows. That's really best for 3-1, but I'll take the bigger runway. The asphalted runway. I'm going to go ahead and...
Willows traffic, Cessna 8931 X-ray, approximately 15 miles to the east, looking for
Oh, we don't care about it.
runway advisory, Willows traffic.
Willows traffic, Skyhawk 9501 Whiskey. We're going to be taking runway 34, though it's favorable 3-1.
Willows traffic, were you recommending 3-4? I couldn't understand the last part, 31 X-ray.
Yeah, we're entering on the left downwind, runway 34. The wind is a little bit better for 3-1, but we're taking 3-4.
All right, I'll do the same thing. 3-4 is a nice landing.
Well,
Thank you.
so look at it now.
We'll let you know on the ground.
It's blowing for 3-4 more like it now.
How's the wind?
Look at that dust devil.
Yeah.
Kind of going all over the place.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, it's a much longer runway. A lot more options on that runway. So
wider.
I think, yeah. Willows traffic, Skyhawk 9501 Whiskey is left downwind, runway 34, full stop, Willows. Yeah, this sock is basically down 3-4. Willows traffic, Skyhawk 9501 Whiskey is turning left base, runway 34, full stop, Willows. Willows traffic, Skyhawk 9501 Whiskey is turning final, runway 34, full stop, Willows. Yeah, the wind is a little bit, feels like a little bit from the left. Holy moly. You know what? It's variable.
Yeah, it's definitely variable right now.
Yeah.
There's a tetrahedron or whatever it's called.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get off here.
Alright.
Willows traffic, Skyhawk 9501 Whiskey is clear 3-4. Yeah, 3-4 is the way to go.